reaction to their reaction, diba? How was it for you, Bettina?
When I found out I was pregnant, what I struggled with the most at that time, aside from fear, yung fear na, kasi artista ako nun eh, di ba? Parang, what will people say about me? That's one. Two, um, how will I provide for this child if this is the nature of my work? Three, meron kaya akong babalikan. Kasi I was not a superstar when I got pregnant. So I'm not sure if there's any work still in this field that I could go back to. But other than fear, there was also shame. I was so ashamed because I got pregnant by a man who was not my boyfriend and who was so much older than me. So, disgrace talaga kung disgrace siya for me, di ba? I mean, let's bring it out there. Ang tawag ka nila, disgrasyada, di ba? And it was really such a disgraceful moment for me then. So, that's one thing, but ang nag-overcome noon was mas nangibabaw yung okay, ngayon na may buhay akong dinadala, may choice ka, 'di ba? And my choice was to embrace it. And so I kept it for a while because nagko-cooperate naman, maliit naman yung tiyan ko, but I came to a point na I knew I had to tell my parents. And in-expect ko na my mom will ask, "Why, anak? Like in the video, bakit? Paano? Nagkulang ba ako? Hindi ba kita nabantayan? Hindi ba sapat yung pagpapaalala ko sa iyo?" All those things were in my mind. I was expecting that. And also, of course, because I came from a broken family. My parents are not married. And so I know in my mom's heart, she would have wanted me to take the normal path, which is ikasal ka muna bago ka mag-anak para normal yung pamilya mo, unlike hers. But turns out at that time, it's like I'm going through the same road. So when I was at that moment, sabi ko nga sa'yo, nasa dining table, I was seconds, literally seconds away from telling my mom. And her phone rang. It was someone pretending to be concerned and divulged it to my mom. Siya yung nagsabi. And you know, what really broke my heart was my mom's response to that person. She said, "Well, you know, kung buntis si Bettina, she's old enough. She's done with school. She's working." That's all she said. Considering that she did not know it, and considering that she was struggling with shock and pain at that moment. And for me, that was a sight that really broke my heart because I saw love. I saw how much my mom loved me na hanggang dulo I'll protect you. Yung hindi yung talaga, buntis yung anak ko, hindi ko alam. Walang ganun. It was all till the end. She was on my side. It was that kind of love that my mom showed at that time. And now that I am a mom, parang your love just actually grows na parang yun pala yung kayang gawin ng pagmamahal ng ina na kahit ikaw na yung nilokong tao, kaya mo pa rin magmahal at protektahan yung tao ng loko sa'yo dahil itinago tong katotohanan na to sa'yo. So that's how it was like for my mom. My dad, on the other hand, iba-ibang reaksyon eh.
Yeah.
My dad did not talk to me for months. And I kept reaching out to him, and I guess he just couldn't make sense of it. Kasi panganay ako, babae pa, at una pa akong babae. So now in hindsight, naiintindihan ko. Pero you know how they say na once you give birth to your child, it's as if nothing happened. And it was like that. Nawala lahat ng issue. My dad was the happiest to see and to hold his first apo. So, I guess what's crucial is the acceptance part talaga. Knowing my parents accept me and love me still and are on my side really helped me not be bothered so much about what others think of me, what they could be saying secretly about me, whatever. Kahit ano bang sabihin yung lahat. I am safe because I am fully known and I am still fully loved by my parents. And I think that is so important. And, maybe this conversation is not just for the moms who are single moms, but maybe this is also an opportunity to speak to the moms who have young adult children, young adult daughters who are in this situation and they're struggling accepting it. Diba na? And maybe this video will just really speak to them about what they are struggling to do. And hopefully they will do because of this. They will be prompted to do what mothers do. Continue to accept and continue to love your children.
Thank you,
So
Bettina.
that's
Thank you.
something.
Yeah, that's, you know what? I have no doubt that was not easy for you to share, but thank you. Thank you very, very much for
Thank you
sharing that.
also.
And thankfully, like with your example, again, the reactions, we can't control that. All families are different, but life goes on. We all move forward. And so that is what we hope for all, diba? Not just for single moms, really for all. In fact, let's bring in Techi. She's still here with us. Techi,
Yes.
to help better understand what Bettina just shared, right? All this
Yeah.
is normal, right, Techi?
Yes.
That fear.
Yes.
So how would you advise women going through this kind of
Okay.
uncertainty? It's such a huge journey to undertake, Techi.
Yeah. It is. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to witness all of this. Thank you, Bettina, for sharing that. Single moms, na overwhelm ako ngayon eh. Just listening to you, Bettina, and also listening to my other
Yeah.
clients in the past, na parang I understand how difficult and it's not easy, okay? So what are the things that we can do? You feel sad, you feel betrayed, you feel there's anxiety, there's stress. It's all of these overwhelming emotions would come and go, and sometimes they stay or they linger with us, okay? The important thing is for us to recognize our emotions. Like today I feel like crying. Today I'm very sad because I recall the many times that I had to go through all the difficulties I had to go through. So you just acknowledge your emotions kasi you cannot say na hindi naman ako malungkot, hindi naman ako. So you just embrace your emotions, you take care of yourself, okay? There's such a thing called self-compassion. Self-compassion is when you treat yourself the way you want others, you would treat other people. You love your child, but you need to love yourself first. Take care of yourself, okay? Because that is important. So let's try to practice self-compassion. At the same time, get your social support. Many studies have shown the benefits you will gain from social support. I understand for those who are single moms right now, you don't have a partner right now, but that doesn't stop there, okay? You have your immediate families. If you're having great difficulties with your immediate families, reach out to your friends. The important thing is you always stay connected. Even if it's during the pandemic, please have a regular communication with your friends via Zoom or whatever platform you're comfortable with. The important thing is you always reach out. Every time you have confusion, just talk to your best friend. Doon ka magbatuhan ng lahat, whatever emotions you have. Kasi it's so difficult already for you to handle all these responsibilities, tapos you just keep it to yourself. That's not healthy and that's not helpful. Okay?
Yeah.
Another thing is,
Let it out
I
with a
know,
support group. Yeah.
I know. So don't forget, look for your support group. Hindi ka nag-iisa. That's the important thing. Okay. Another thing, practice self-care. Uh, you should allot a time in a day wherein that is your me time. Like for example, you walk outside with your mask, of course. Dapat yon. Or take a long shower and listen to music or watch a nice show. The important thing is you dedicate a me time to yourself. Okay? Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind and your body. Kasi kung ikaw emotionally punong-puno na hindi mo siya malabas, that is not healthy. Lumalabas yun the way you relate to your child eh. Diba? The way you communicate to your parents or to the other people. Magiging masungit ka eh. Diba? So you really need to take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Get enough sleep. Remember, if you don't have enough sleep, maging masungit ka, right? So it also affects your mental well-being. At the same time, get nutritious food. That's very important. Hindi pwede puro junk food kasi these things we do not see, but it really affects our mind. And the way we need to take care of our mind, exercise.
It
I
manifests.
I started exercising. I'm not that kind of person, but I started exercising since January. So every day, 30 minutes when I wake up in the morning, I walk outside 30 minutes a day. And I dedicate that for my me time. I do my mindfulness. And at the same time, that's the time I pray. Okay. So at the same time, I'm able to walk because I know exercise helps in my mind, my mental well-being. That is very important. So I encourage all the moms, hindi nyo pwedeng sabihin you don't have time. You need to find time for yourself. Okay? You need to be there for others. Another thing, if you're going through a lot, please, my message to you today is please ask for help. You don't need to go through your problem alone. Ask for help. There are a lot of professionals who are available right now. Ang galing nga ngayon eh. I'm sorry, pero because of the pandemic, you can reach to your therapist
Online.
or your counselor
That's
online.
true.
You don't even to go
It's
out.
online.
So,
True.
the important thing is
Yeah,
reach
that's true.
out. Huwag mong kimkimin mag-isa. Kasi hindi siya, I'm sure, you reach a point wherein sabi ni Bettina, yung acceptance, but sometimes it's a process. It's good if you're able to do it alone, but it's not usually the case. Okay? And it's okay to talk to someone who can really help
Yeah.
you. So reach out, talk to a professional. You know, before I'd like to add something also. There's one thing that there's the line that I saw that motherhood daw kasi it says, this is not my quote, I'm just quoting someone that an unknown writer said, motherhood, if you think my hands are full, you should see my heart. Diba? So moms out there, they very unconditional.
Siksik-liglig umaapaw.
I know, very
Ganda.
unconditional, mahal na mahal, umaapaw. Kaya tingin natin, busy tayo. Pero tingnan mo yung puso ng nanay mo, talagang hindi pa siya, hindi mo mahahawakan yung gano'n siya kadami or how much love yung nasa puso ng isang ina. Diba? So,
That's true.
Dalawang wonderful quotes na yan, Techi, ha? Kanina,
Oo
life
nga,
doesn't come with a manual,
grabe.
it comes with a mother. Ngayon, if my hands are full, look at my heart. I love Techi. It's so full. Diba? Ang sarap. Techi, thank you very, very much. Again,
thank you.
the reality is, it is different. It's different for every family. It's different per person, per situation. But having the courage to speak up and to let it out is the first step, right? Bettina?
I agree. I believe, Isa, as hard as it is for the parents, especially for the moms, to take in such news, I believe walang magulang na kulang ang pagmamahal sa anak na hindi maiintindihan where they are, what they're faced with. So I know at the end of the day, a mother's love will always prevail and will conquer any challenge, and they will really share that with their children.